Ever wondered who would prevail in a clash of titans, Superman or the Hulk? Well, you're not alone. This has been a topic of heated debate among comic fans for years. In our quest to settle this, we're going to analyze their unique strengths and weaknesses. We're talking superhuman strength, invulnerability, flight, gamma radiation, and unbridled rage. It's the Man of Steel versus the Green Goliath. So, are you ready for the ultimate showdown? Stick around as we delve into the capabilities of these two powerhouses. First off, let's delve into the world of the Man of Steel, Superman. Born on the distant planet Krypton, young Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents just moments before their home planet was destroyed. Landing in the rural town of Smallville, Kansas, he was found and raised by the kind-hearted Martha and Jonathan Kent. They named him Clark. As he grew, Clark discovered he was different. He had powers far beyond those of ordinary humans. His Kryptonian biology allows him to absorb solar energy from Earth's yellow sun, granting him a slew of remarkable abilities. His super strength allows him to lift massive objects with ease, from skyscrapers to entire planets. He's so strong, in fact, that it's often said he's as strong as he needs to be. But what's strength without speed? Superman can move, think, and react at superhuman speeds. He's been seen racing against the Flash, and even though he usually lets the Scarlet Speedster win, it's clear he's not far behind. Then there's his invulnerability. Bullets bounce off him. Bombs, missiles, even nuclear explosions barely make him flinch. His body is virtually indestructible. Superman is also gifted with the power of flight. He can soar through the sky faster than a speeding bullet, making him capable of reaching any part of the globe within minutes. And if all these powers weren't enough, he also has heat vision. With a focused stare, he can emit beams of intense heat from his eyes, hot enough to melt steel or ignite a raging inferno. Despite his godlike powers, Superman isn't without his Achilles heel. His most well-known weakness is kryptonite, radioactive remnants of his home planet. Exposure to it weakens him and can eventually kill him. He's also vulnerable to magic, a force that doesn't follow the laws of physics, and thus, he cannot resist. With such a diverse set of powers and a few notable weaknesses, Superman makes a formidable opponent. Now let's shift our focus to the embodiment of rage, the Incredible Hulk. Born from a gamma bomb explosion, the Hulk is the alter ego of the brilliant but troubled scientist, Dr. Bruce Banner. Whenever his heart rate spikes, usually due to anger or stress, Banner transforms into the green-skinned, superhuman behemoth known as the Hulk. One of Hulk's most defining attributes is his super strength. The angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. He's been known to lift mountains, toss tanks like toys, and even punch through time and space. But his power isn't limited to raw strength. The Hulk also boasts a healing factor that's arguably unmatched in the Marvel Universe. From bullet wounds to broken bones, the Hulk's body can repair itself at an astonishing rate. On top of this, the Hulk has an incredible stamina. He can exert himself at maximum effort for hours on end without tiring. His endurance and invulnerability are also at superhuman levels. Bullets bounce off him, bombs barely scratch him, and even alien technology struggles to pierce his skin. However, the Hulk isn't without his weaknesses. His biggest downfall? Emotional control. The Hulk is a creature of pure emotion, primarily rage. This often leads to a lack of control, causing him to lash out at friend and foe alike. And then there's Bruce Banner's intellect. While Banner himself is a genius, the Hulk isn't known for his problem-solving skills. Typically, the more intelligent Banner becomes, the weaker the Hulk gets. This dichotomy between brain and brawn is a constant struggle for our Green Goliath. But despite these weaknesses, the Hulk's raw power and durability make him a formidable opponent. When he's unleashed, there's little that can stand in his way. He's smashed gods, monsters, and even other superheroes with relative ease. Given his raw power and limited weaknesses, the Hulk is a force of nature that's hard to stop. It's this combination of brute strength, rapid healing, and near invulnerability that makes the Hulk one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe, and in a battle against Superman, he's certainly not to be underestimated. With our combatants' abilities laid out, let's consider how they would fare in a direct confrontation. The Man of Steel and the Green Goliath, two titans of incredible power, each with their unique strengths and weaknesses. It's not a stretch to say that a face-off between them would be a battle for the ages. But how would their abilities interact in a direct clash? Let's start with Superman. Known for his superhuman speed and the power of flight, these abilities could be critical in a confrontation with the Hulk. With speed that surpasses even the fastest land animal, Superman could attack and retreat before the Hulk could even react. This hit-and-run strategy could potentially allow Superman to wear down the Hulk over time without putting himself in the line of fire. Moreover, Superman's ability to fly adds another dimension to the battle. He could easily take to the skies, out of reach of Hulk's powerful punches. From this vantage point he could launch ranged attacks, using his heat vision to strike from a distance. But let's not underestimate the Hulk. His raw strength is unparalleled, and his endurance is almost limitless. Any hit he lands on Superman would undoubtedly cause severe damage. If Superman were to get within Hulk's reach, the consequences could be catastrophic. The Hulk's endurance also means he can withstand a considerable amount of punishment. Even Superman's heat vision might not be enough to take him down. Furthermore, the Hulk's strength increases as he gets angrier. If Superman isn't able to neutralize the Hulk quickly, he could find himself facing an opponent growing stronger with every passing moment. This ramping up of strength could potentially turn the tide of the battle in Hulk's favor. However, it's important to remember that Superman's powers are fueled by the sun. Given enough sunlight, Superman can heal from injuries and replenish his energy. In a prolonged battle, this could give Superman the edge, allowing him to outlast the Hulk. Yet the Hulk's regenerative abilities are also formidable. He can heal from wounds in seconds, making it incredibly difficult to keep him down. In this clash of the Titans, both combatants possess the power to cause immense damage. Superman's speed and flight against Hulk's strength and endurance create a dynamic battlefield, a dance of power and strategy. Who would come out on top in this battle, however, isn't as straightforward as it seems. After analyzing their strengths, weaknesses, and potential strategies, it's time to draw a conclusion. Who would emerge victorious in this epic clash between Superman, the Man of Steel, and the Hulk, the Green Goliath? Well, let's dive in. If the battle takes place on Earth, under the yellow sun, then Superman would have an edge. His superhuman strength, speed, invulnerability, and ability to fly, not to mention his heat vision and freeze breath, give him a distinct advantage. He could potentially outmaneuver the Hulk, attack from a distance, and keep him off balance. However, the Hulk's power increases exponentially with his rage. If Superman can't finish the fight quickly, he may find himself facing a Hulk whose power has grown to match or even exceed his own. The Man of Steel's usual strategy of holding back to avoid causing unnecessary destruction could actually work against him in this scenario. On the other hand, if the battle takes place in a setting where Superman is cut off from the yellow sun, the tables could turn dramatically. Without his source of power, Superman would be at a severe disadvantage, and the Hulk's limitless strength could prove too much for him. Then there's the wild card of the Hulk's alter ego, Bruce Banner. If Superman could somehow trigger a transformation back to Banner, he could end the fight without throwing a single punch. So as you can see, the outcome of this hypothetical battle could swing wildly depending on the circumstances. It's not simply a matter of who is stronger or faster, but who can best adapt to the situation and exploit their opponent's weaknesses. And let's not forget, these characters are more than just their powers. They're symbols of hope and resilience, embodying the best and worst of humanity. They're heroes, each in their own way, and that's what truly makes them special. No matter who would win in a head-to-head battle, it's undeniable that both Superman and the Hulk are among the most powerful beings in their respective universes. So we've taken a deep dive into the abilities and weaknesses of both Superman and the Hulk. We've seen the Man of Steel's incredible speed, strength, and invulnerability, as well as his reliance on the sun for his powers. Equally, we've looked at the Green Goliath's limitless strength, his rage-fueled power, not forgetting his vulnerability to mind control. We've witnessed their epic clash, each Titan pushing the other to their limits, a true spectacle of power and resilience. We've deliberated, speculated, and even put forth a verdict. But as we all know, in the world of comics, the tides of power are ever-changing. So what do you think? Could the last son of Krypton outmuscle the strongest one there is, or would the Hulk's boundless rage prove too much for the Man of Tomorrow? Remember, no matter who you think would win, both Superman and the Hulk have shown us the strength that comes from being different. Until next time, stay super, folks.
Comment who would win in the comments section. Like, share and subscribe for more.